Hi all, welcome back to more Fields of Fire, the Normandy campaign, Mission 3, St George del Parc Defensive. This is my part 15, the final patrol with 3rd Platoon, just up here. Not too many issues. We did get a squad up here, didn't we? That caused a bit of trouble for me last night, working out how to deal with it, with the mortar illumination thing and etc. But we got there in the end. I'm glad I went and asked a question because, I would have not seen that the way that Andrew pointed it out to me, but I'm glad I've now found out that obviously we needed to see it, so we needed to have line of sight on it. At least I'm pretty sure that's what the conclusion was. He certainly never come back with anything else after my last reply. We got another mortar turned up here, firing on here, but it's just about to go away as well. And that was our last point. So we should be able to just go through this pretty quickly, I think. And maybe even get this done in this part. So I think this last combat patrol is going to be pretty quick. Because we're not going to turn up any other contacts, are we? No. I mean, we do still have to kind of deal with this situation. Because, we need to get up to the objective as well. Yeah, there's a few things to do. But it shouldn't take too long. Right, let's push on. So the start of turn 6. Friendly higher HQ event. No, there was not one. Right, so I'm just going to quickly go through the COHQ and the 2nd platoon. Grant, the 2nd platoon could spot that. Hang on, it's going to go away before we get to doing it, aren't we? Yeah, it's going away in the enemy activity check, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? It's kind of impossible to do anything to them with a one fire mission then, isn't it? If they've only got one fire mission, you're not going to be able to do anything to them, because they're going to appear in the potential contact evaluation segment. They're going to fire, and then when you get around to where I am just now, if I wanted to try and spot it, it wouldn't matter, because then it's going to go away. It doesn't matter if it's spotted or not, it just says if it's still in good order and it's no fire missions left, it just goes away. That's right, isn't it? I've read that so many times, so apparently I'm going looking for it again. Remove good order spotters who have expended all their available fire missions in the next enemy activity phase. So it just says remove them. So there's actually no point in that. Right, so I'll draw for the COHQ and we'll get whatever and save it. I'll draw for the 2nd platoon in the initiative segment and get whatever and save it. And then 3rd platoon, who's got the full 6. He's undercover, he's veteran, so he's going to get a +2 to the small number. It's only a 1, but +2 makes it a 3. Gives him 9 commands in total. So what are we going to do? Probably call mortar fire again. Yeah, I think so. And maybe get something settled up into here, because we want to hold that obviously for the points. Right, so I'm going to give 1 command to order the mortar to call for fire. That takes me down to 8. And then 1 being spent. This is a 3-card draw. And it's a -3 if we get it. But the good bit is it ignores the moon situation, and obviously it stops him from being able to fire outside the card. So 3-card draw here, looking for a burst. That's a no. That's a no. Oh yes, good. Yeah, because we don't want to fail at that one really. That's kind of the important one. Right, so get another pendant fire mission. I'm not finding any, why not? There we go. So pending fire mission on there as well. We'll use up the second of these 3 fire missions. So there's only one left after this. So we kind of want to, when we've done with the third one, we want to make sure this is all dealt with, I think. So should we do some concentrated fire again as well? Maybe. Well, you know what would be a good idea is moving up there for the sake of getting the crossfire, wouldn't they? And there is a risk of him shifting fire. However, yeah, while they're pinned, they won't do that. So let us move, right, I don't want to move 3-3 platoon because he's the one we're hopefully going to put together with, well, this turn is not an assault team anymore, is it? The paralysed team. So we're going to have to work on that as well and hopefully try and put that back together into that squad. So 1-3 and 2-3, which one? There's one of them that's line, isn't there? Yeah, 1-3's line. So probably just shift him actually. Yeah, because if anything, we're going to concentrate fire with the other 2. Right, so I'm going to give another command for 1-3 platoon to move up there. That takes me down to 7. That's 2 spent this turn. He's exposed. Yeah, no, there's no point in that, Grant. I was going to say we could have shifted the light machine gun, but there's no point in that. Right, so now we get fire coming in from there. Yeah, and they can't fire back because, sorry, I'm not showing that. They still can't fire back because there's an incoming marker in there. So, and then with that fire coming in there, gives us a crossfire. Okay, so that's an extra -1. So yeah, well, I need to spend at least 1 more because I'm going to waste that. So I've got 2 possible more though. Right, let's spend 1 just now. I've got 1 more I can do. And I'm going to order 2-3 platoon to concentrate fire. This is going to be a random choice, isn't it? So I kind of want the squad, but okay. So the squad's a 1, the paralysed team's a 2 to see where we concentrate fire on. And what do you know? We got a 2. Okay, so we're going to attempt to concentrate fire on the paralysed team. It's a veteran unit that's doing it, so it's going to be 2+1 card draw. 1, 2, 3. I'm looking for crosshairs. No. 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 Well, we just have another go at that then with 3-3 platoon. I think so. Right, so I'm going to spend 1 more command, and that's me spent 4 in total this turn, so I can't spend any more, so we have to save the other 5. And we're going to attempt to concentrate fire again on this card, using 3-3 platoon, who's veteran as well. So again, the squad's a 1, the paralysed team's a 2. Give me a 1, come on. A 2 again. So again, we're trying to concentrate fire on the paralysed team. Looking for crosshairs, 3 card draw because he's veteran. That's a no. That's a yes. Right, so we get concentrated fire on the paralysed team. Not exactly what we wanted, but oh well. Right, tuck that into the side down there. Okay, right, that's third platoon done its thing. So what else we got? The first sergeant, well, he can't gain any more anyway, so we just leave him be. And draw for general initiative, halved. It's a 3 halved rounded down, gives us 1 command. I don't see the point. This pin marker is going to come off automatically once that incoming goes away, so we don't need to worry about that. We could look for cover for this with this guy, but I don't really see that. I think we probably just try and concentrate fire again, don't we? Yeah, okay, so we'll order 2-3 platoon again. This is under his general initiative to concentrate fire on that card. So again, the squad's a 1, paralysed team's a 2. Yeah, we got a 1 this time. Right, well, hopefully we get get the concentrate fire. So it's a 3-card draw because he's veteran. Looking for crosshairs. Yes, give me 2 of them. Come on, give me 2. No. Right, okay, well, one's enough. Don't be greedy, Grant. Right, so concentrate fire. This time on that squad. Good stuff. Right, that's a general initiative out the way. So over enemy higher HQ event, there is not one. Enemy activity check. Right, so we've got, well, yeah, I wanted to randomise these because I noticed the time before when there was an effect in the mortar forward observer going away. So yeah, I'm going to count him as being part of the decision about randomising. So we've got to randomise between the 2 cards first. So this is a 1, this is a 2. We get a 2. Right, well that takes care of that. So he just goes away. We use the foxholes. He's done his thing. Again. And then on here we've got 2 pinned units, so I'm going to do them individually. So the squad's a 1, the paralysed team's a 2. We've got a 1, so that's going to be the squad on the pinned activity check. So he's not on the same card as anybody. He's just pinned, not undercover, isn't he? Yeah, they're both pinned, not undercover. So it's going to be this one, which we seem to be looking at quite a lot. So on a 5, we get a 2. I think it's no action. Yeah, so no action for the squad. That's good. Although a fall back I would have took as well, and that just gets it out of the way. However, we've got some decent fire on it, with the crossfire and concentrate fire. Right, so same on the paralysed team on a 5. Random 5, we get the reshuffle card, but first we get a 4, which I think might be rally, is it? Pin not undercover, a 4 is a rally attempt. Okay. Right, just shuffling the deck up. So a rally attempt for the paralysed team, so that's to try and get the pin marker off him. So he's going to just draw 1 card though, because he's green. Well, it's a 2-card draw, but plus or minus experience, so 2 minus 1 is just the 1. Okay, deck shuffled up, we'll just draw 1 card, see if we get rally. We do not. Okay, so nothing doing for them. That's fine. Right, moving on. Capture and retreat. The retreat segment, no, it's got to be unpinned for it to be able to retreat. What about our guy? No, he's pinned as well, yeah. It's got to be unpinned for him to retreat. That's fine, it doesn't really matter that. Fire mission update. Right, so this goes away, and briefly, this German squad thinks about firing at something, however, we don't need to work that one out, because then this flips over, and you can't fire at anything again. And then potential contacts, no. We're not doing any more of that. So then pinned recovery, oh sorry, I forgot, that's important as well, that one goes away as well. And then pinned recovery, remove pin markers for any vehicle infantry that they're not under VOF, so this guy recovers from being pinned. And then combat. Right, so we've got nobody under fire. So they've got the squad and the paralysed team, so we'll deal with the squad first. Remember, the moon is not coming into this because it's an incoming -3. He's only going to get the small plus number there. So his pluses are the small number there and the pin marker. So he's getting a +2 and then a -3, -1 for the crossfire and -1 for that concentrated fire. So that's a -5 to +2, isn't it? So it's a -3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 minus 2. Yeah, so it's a -3. It's a well, it's going to be a -3 on both of them, isn't it? Because there's a concentrate fire on each one. So a -3 on the squad. This is the big one. -3 is a hit. Good. Right, so he's still veteran, he's a 2-step squad, so on the veteran column, this is the one again, but it's paralysed. So he gets a paralysed result. So now he flips, he's going to become a fire team. And we need a paralysed team. So, no, that's fine. I'm looking at potential contact, wondering, like, what about that, Grant? Right, so we're going to break that down into fire team. Again, I'm just sticking with the A-rated fire teams. Until I get the new stuff, I think I'll just go with that. So these two are still pinned. Yeah, well, it's fine, Grant. Everything's still pinned here, isn't it? Right, we've not resolved the rightmost paralysed team yet. Oh, right, give me a sec. Right, yeah, so we've still got the paralysed team on the right to resolve. But that fire team, I'm assuming, takes all the ammo with it then. Yeah, I mean, I guess. So it's an AC fire team, which is going to be green, but it's going to have the full, I'm assuming it takes the full 6 ammo. As I say, these paralysed units can't carry it, and I hadn't fired any ammo yet, so, but again, let me know if I'm getting some of that wrong with ammo. I'm not 100% confident on it. Yeah, I'm not 100% confident with a lot of things, am I? Yeah. Okay, so the paralysed unit is going to be a -3 as well, isn't it? +2, -5, isn't it? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so a -3 on the paralysed team on the right is a hit. It's a green step, and it stays paralysed. So it's just the same. So they both keep their pins. They all keep their pin status. We did break the squad down a bit more, just to 1 fire team now, so that's fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine. Update ammo. Well, again, that fire team is not fired, but for our guys, well, we fired our second of 3 mortar fire missions, and I think the 50 cal is still firing, isn't it? And the heavy machine gun. Where's the heavy machine gun? No, it's not a heavy machine gun, it's a light machine gun. Yeah, so the 50 cal's down to 3 ammo, the light machine gun's down to 1 ammo. And, yeah. Clean up. Concentrate fire markers come away. Expose marker comes away. And that's it. Just VOF PDFs. No, it's still the same. We're still firing from both sides with a crossfire with a -3 heavy weapons, and the incoming still hangs around. That is us. Right, okay, on to turn 7. I'm going to keep going because we're only 18 minutes in there. And I'm going to get this finished soon and get the other mission set up. The next mission set up, hopefully, soon. Okay, so friendly higher HQ event. Right, just take a little time just now, Grant. Make sure you're not. No, I think things are fine. Right, friendly higher HQ event. We do get one again. Had quite a few friendly ones. Right, again, I'll just draw the card for 1 out of 10. We got a 10, which is COHQ screaming for action. You must move forward this turn. Okay, this is where I'm kind of stuck then. Because I can't move any further forward than that row. So am I not as far forward as I can go? I'm going to have to look at Andrew's reply to my question. I think it was on BGG when I had this situation about the moving forward and I wasn't quite clear. I've got the feeling his answer might not resolve all my doubts about this. So, but give me a sec. I'll go and have a look. Okay, this was the one, and it was trouble on the flank. So it was the other one. And I asked the question, and this is when I quoted the designer, and Andrew said that he doesn't like that. So I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, well, when I say a quote, did I quote it? Yeah, I think I posted a link in it. It was quite a wordy sort of thing. But it says no forward movement allowed this turn. And well, Andrew's answer plainly was no forward movement beyond the most forward unit that you've got, basically. So yeah, so if I had a unit on this row here, I take that to mean if I had a unit on this row here, then I wouldn't be able to move forward to the next row. That's what I'm taking that as. So, however, I suppose you could say, you know, I could still move something forward, but I'm not so sure that's moving forward up to there. Because if Andrew says that the trouble in the flank is, like I've just said, you can't move further forward than the most, you know, the unit you've got as far forward, then surely that works in reverse. You know what I think I'll do? Just to keep it right, but I don't think it is required, is I'll move something up into there. I won't take the point for it though, because I don't think I would get that anyway. I don't think I can do the event, is what I'm saying. I don't think I can move any further forward because we've got a unit on the very last row. And we know we can't move any of these, so it's only these guys we can move. I mean, is it being suggested that I have to move in here? I mean, I have wondered about is forward movement on a card that's still got a potential contact. I have thought about that, but that's not clear. That doesn't. There's nowhere that it would suggest that. And Andrew's answer was a bit short there. So I don't know. I don't know if I put more into my question or not. But he basically just says no further forward than the furthest unit forward you've got, basically. So okay, right. But we've got the event, and I'll probably try and move something up just to make it that it looks like I've done it. But I'm not going to take the point for it because I don't think it's right still. So you could say, well, don't do it then, Grant. But I don't want to not do it if I should be doing it, and we can maybe find out later. I'm erring on the right side. Right, so COHQ gets some commands and saves them. And then the second platoon with initiative gets some commands and saves them. And then first platoon, third platoon, he's got 5 saved. He's still undercover. He's still veteran, obviously. So +2 on the small number. Wow, that's a big 4. +2 is 6. So he's got 11 commands in total. Well, he needs all of them. So 9 plus the 2 there. Well, we're going to do a bit more of the same, aren't we? It's going to be just rinse and repeat, I think. Yeah, and then possibly move something forward. Probably just the light machine gun, actually. I don't think I'll move the squad. Right, so I'm going to use one command to order the mortar forward observer to call for fire again. 3-card draw. We'd give a -3 to the card. Here we go. 3-card draw. Looking for burst. There we go. No other additions of it. That's perfect. Right, so that is going to be our third and final fire mission. So I'm not sure what we're going to do next turn, if it comes down to it. Right, and then yeah, the thing is we've got 2 paralysed teams now there, so the randomly getting the fire team is going to be a bit iffy. Well, I might as well do it. So I'm going to use a second command to order 2-3 platoon to concentrate fire on this card. So we're going to see the fire team's a 1, this paralysed team's a 2, and that one's a 3. to see what the target is. We want a 1, we don't get it. So we've got a 2, so it's a paralysed team on the left. Attempting to concentrate fire. It's a 3-card draw because he's veteran. Looking for crosshairs. No. No. Reshuffle, but before we do, yes. Okay, so we get a concentrated fire on the paralysed team on the left. Okay, deck shuffled up. That's got a concentrated fire on it. Now we've only spent 2, so I could do 1 more and then move. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just move this for the sake of it. So I'm gonna move the light machine gun up into here, just in case. I mean, that could be classed as forward movement. So the HQ screaming for forward movement. That's about the best we can offer them. But if for some reason there's something in the rules that says that you've got to go into a new potential contact marker would be classed as moving forward, then I need the information on that. I don't see that in any rules. I'm not saying it's not there maybe, but it's not something that's jumping to mind. So you can let me know, anybody that wants to have a say in that. So that's 1, 2, that's 3. We've got 1 command left, so I'm going to use 1 more, and then that'll be me, and I can only save 6. And we're just going to concentrate fire again on that card. A 1, a 2, a 3. Again, looking for a 1 really. We've got 2 again. So it's paralysed team on the left again. We must be worried about him. So 3-card draw again. This is the other platoon, by the way. The other squad, obviously. Oh, come on. The first card. No, that was the second card. Alright, no, yes. And 1 more card. There's a jam. It's fine. It's a squad, but does it cancel out? I can't remember now. We were looking at that quite recently, weren't we? Jam results. Maybe in 7, is it? Or is it 6? No, 7. 7.1. 7.12. Well, it's actually not that, but I want to look at the concentrated fire. A jam icon negates any successful draw if the unit is liable to jamming. Well, the unit wasn't liable to jamming. It never indicates a successful attempt to concentrate a fire, even if the unit in question is not liable to jamming. Yeah, so this is the same situation. I think we're okay. If we only had that as our choice, it would not be a success. However, we had 1 other one that is a success. This one doesn't count for a success, so we don't get a critical hit. However, we're not susceptible to jamming. So it's fine, we still get the result, and we're going to shuffle the deck again. Okay, so another concentrated fire on the paralysed team on the left. Right, and that's 3rd platoon done. 1st sergeant doesn't get anything. We're going to draw for general initiative. Oh, we get 2. So is it just more of the same? Maybe more concentrated fire. I think it might be. Yeah, I'm just going to do the same again. Because it's general initiative, I'm going to use 1 from that and then 1 from that. So the 1 from the 2-3 platoon, again, we've got 1, 2 and a 3. Looking for a 1. We get 2 again. So paralysed team on the left, yeah, again, 3-card draw. We must be worried about that one right enough. Yeah, there's a success. Right, we get 1 again. He's getting pummeled with concentrate fires. I'll just join that on there. And then we're going to use the other general initiative command to do the same. Again, a 1, 2, 3, looking for a 1. Oh, come on. There's a 2 again. So 3-card draw, yeah, again. That's a success. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, that's 3. Ah, well, 3 doesn't matter. If it's more than 1, it does matter. So not only is he going to get 1 more to the 3 that he's already got, he's going to get 2 more. Because there's no cover marker. And I've run out of concentrate fire markers. Who would have thought? There's one. And there's another one. Okay, so I'm just going to pile these on top. That's overkill. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that that's random because, well, anyway, that's how it goes. Right, moving on. That's general initiative out the way. So enemy higher HQ event. We don't get one. Yeah, so you get the friendly ones quite a lot. Right, enemy activity check. So again, there's 3 units. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 to see who goes first. We get a 2, so it's the one with all the concentrate fires on it. He's pinned and not undercover. So pinned, not undercover, same column here on a 5 as a 2. It's no action, isn't it? Pinned, not undercover, 2, yeah, no action. Right, so I'm going to draw, the squad's a 1, the other paralysed team's a 2. We get a 1, so this is going to be the squad on the same column, pinned, not undercover. We draw on a 5 as a 4, oh dear, that's a rally attempt, isn't it? Pinned, not undercover, 4, rally, yeah. Well, he's only going to get a 1 card draw, so he's trying to remove his pin marker. So I'll just stay over here rather than look at him, and I'll draw the top card, looking for rally. Ow, he gets it. He gets it. Okay. Means that the 2 paralysed teams are still pinned and the fire team is not. And he's not getting any of that concentrate fire. He still can't adjust any firing on anything because of the incoming. Right, so last enemy to check is that paralysed team on the right. On the same table again, pin, not undercover. Out of a 5, we get a 4 as well, so that is another rally attempt. For him, I'm just going to draw this. He's green, so he only gets 1 card draw. Looking for rally, he does not get it. Right. Okay. Right, that's that done. Capture, retreat. No, none of that. Right, fire mission update. So that comes away, and then that flips over. So that's an R-3 mortar fire coming in. Pinned recovery, and then it's pinned, not under VOF. No, there is not. Right, combat effects. Again, it's just their guys that are under the fire. Right, I'll do the fire team first since he's up top there. So, well, actually he's losing a +1 there, isn't he? Because he's not pinned anymore. So he's only getting the +1 for the card, then come in, picks a small number. And his minuses are -3 and -1 for the crossfire. He's not got any concentrated fire, so it's -4, the +1, so it's still a -3. So still hopeful of a hit here. So -3 on the fire team. Look at the card he's drawn. It's a miss. Damn. Okay. Never mind. Right, so the paralysed team on the left, he's got all these concentrate fires. So a +1 and a +1 for the pin, +2, and he's like -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, +2. Yeah, so he's on the worst, -4, isn't he? So let's draw for him. -4 is a hit. He's green. Look, veteran and line are both C's as well. Green's a P, F. He's only 1 step, so he stays paralysed. Right, paralysed team on the right with no concentrate fire. So he gets +2, -4. So he's got a -2, which is still a hit. He's green and stays paralysed. Okay, can't seem to get rid of these guys. And now one of them's not pinned anymore, but yeah, might mean he does something different. Okay, update ammo again. Well, that's our last mortar fire. I've got a white phosphorus one that seems to do the same damage. I looked at this one before. I've got one fire mission of that. And then we've got illumination. We've got 4 illumination missions. Fire missions. The white phosphorus one I'm not totally sure about. I could probably look into it, I suppose. Or maybe we'll just keep firing at it with something else. Right, that was that, and the 50 cal spent a point, and then the light machine gun has spent his last point. So he's going to be marked out of ammo. And this is just about to come off, so I'm going to take it off. So he's marked out of ammo. And I'll take that away. Well, we're just moving in to clean up now. I'll get all the concentrate fires out of the way. That's that, and then update things. Yeah, nothing more to update. We've still got the 50 cal, but we've only got 2 more points of ammunition for that. We do only have 3 more turns though, so yeah, okay, nothing more to do, I don't think. Warm again. Right, so move on to the next turn, moving on to turn 8, where I'm at with the time just now, 36 minutes, I can go again. Yeah, one more, and then we'll have one last part to finish off not only the patrol but the mission, because there's a couple of things extra to do there, and then hopefully this evening I'll be able to sit down to start mission 4, hopefully. Okay, moving on. Friendly Higher HQ event. There's one again. Right, let's draw, see what it is. On a 10, it's a 7. Which, I'm not sure. 7 is, it starts raining. Add a +2 modifier to this turn's current visibility. Great. Right, well, it's at +4, but I think it can only go to +5. Well, hang on. There it's there, Grant. There's a counter for it. It starts raining. That's a different modifier, actually. That's not... I want to say that if we were firing with incoming, that might still apply. I'm not so sure, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to just put it there as a wee reminder, because I might well forget that one. So that's in for the turn. So that is going to add on to the moon. And we've not got any fire missions left, so it's going to be kind of tough to get any hits going here. And it looks like they're going to be able to, that fire team's going to be able to be firing back with automatic weapons. That's a bit of a worry. You know, automatic weapons into there. If he'd been pinned still, I wouldn't be so concerned, but then again, that's going to help us, I suppose, because you're going to be +6. And we're sitting in an open field, but we are on cover, so +7, and he's going to be firing with -1, so we're going to be at a +6. But there's a few units to check. And there are, let's see, is there any card? I think there's the best, I don't think you can get a hit result, but I think you can get a pin result from +6. I might be wrong, maybe there is a card or two that does give a hit at +6, it's possible. Okay, so that's the event. Over at the COHQ, draw for commands, he's not going to do anything. And the second platoon, yeah, it's not even as if lighting up the card can do anything for us. No, it's fine. Right, so second platoon, just drawing on initiative and saving it. And then third platoon is undercover and veteran, so +2 on this draw, and the small number is 2 + 2 is 4. So he had 6, he's got 10. He's got 10. Well, we should probably fire a grenade. That's what we can do. We've got a bazooka there. And that, although it will still allow him to fire out the card, at least it will do something. So, and then the grenade obviously targets a specific unit, doesn't it? Is the bazooka we've got veteran? I think it is, isn't it? Third bazooka is veteran, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use one command to give an order to that is a bazooka. Just my actual bazookas went missing. To fire on this fire team. He's veteran, so it's a 2-card draw +1. Yeah, looking for a grenade icon. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. 3 infiltrations. Do we exhort? Well, maybe. Just think we might be as well firing the rifle grenade with a... I mean, that's going to go down as a miss, a grenade miss as well. Well, what are you going to do? That's you spent 1, you've got 3 more actions. Yeah, but you can do some concentrated fire again, Grant. Okay, I won't exhort, so that goes down as a grenade miss. So that still actually does something. So grenade miss on the card. I'm then going to spend 1 more command. So that's me spent 2. I've got 8 left, and I'm going to use that rifle grenade to fire. Put that down in the eliminated units box as well. To fire at the fire team again, and that squad is veteran, so it is going to be a 3-card draw again, looking for a grenade. Here we go. That's a no, so that would have been our exhort card. Yeah, there we go. Right, just the 1, but 1 will do. So that's a grenade success. So that will get to ignore, and that is on that fire team. Okay, there's 2 commands. We've got 2 more. Right, so we're as well using them just concentrate fire again, I guess. Have we still got? We've got turn 9 and 10, right? You need to be careful. We need something on here. Oh yeah, we need to do something with this, Grant. Yeah. Let's just stop all this nonsense. And let's I still have 2 turns, but I think I now want to move. Yeah, and it might be a good time to move the platoon HQ anyway, because that fire team is going to open up. That's annoying though. Could have done with 1 more command. I can only use 2 more. Grr. I shouldn't really risk leaving my platoon HQ there in case he does get pinned. Yeah, you need something in this card though, and something in this card. And this is the card that's got the paralysed team, which you were hoping to try and put together. Well, they can move by themselves, maybe. No, you know what? I think I will leave the platoon HQ there. Right, I'm going to send this across under the foxholes here for 1 of my last 2 commands. So I've got 7 left, but I can only use 1 more this turn. We're going to have another PDF there, but it's not going to do anything extra. And then I'm going to send the squad down to here. These are all still under that cover. And under the cover, he's going to be exposed. They're both under that cover marker. And that was my last command, yeah. So I'll save the 6. Yeah, it's not great when you can only use 4, is it? That's all very... It's no real point having 8 and 9 commands, is there? Okay, yeah, so that's me, 3rd platoon, can't do nothing with the 1st sergeant, so going to draw for general initiative. I wouldn't mind something here. So small number, yeah, good, we get a 4, which is half to a 2. So, well, I could move the 3rd platoon. I thought I'd leave him there to have 1 more bazooka attempt maybe in the next turn, and then move them down to here, and then use the other 2 commands to litter team, fire team. Yeah, we do want to put something on this card as well, though, Grant, remember? Well, you could just send the mortar team back now. Why not do that? Yeah. Let's order that back into the marsh. Well, not order, he's doing that on his initiative. Exposed into the marsh. And then, well, no, there's no point in that, is there? Is there any real point concentrated fire? Well, there might be. I've got one more command. Yeah, we'll do a concentrate fire then. So yeah, the bazooka can do it, it's fine. So order the bazooka to concentrate fire up onto that card. Right, fire team's a 1, paralysed team on the left's a 2, paralysed team on the right's a 3. We want a 1 out of 3. We get a 3. So it's the paralysed team on the right. The bazooka is veteran. Remember, he's just firing with small arms here. He's not using any extra ammo, extra grenades or anything. So 3-card draw, looking for crosshairs. No, and no. Well, not to be. Okay. That's us all done. Right, enemy higher HQ event. Again, we get none. Enemy activity. Right, so fire team is 1, and the paralysed team on the left's 2, and the paralysed team on the right's 3. We get a 1, right? So as the fire team, so remember, he's not pinned, and he's not undercover. So not pinned, he's not on the same card. Yeah, he's not pinned. Yeah, he's probably going to do nothing, isn't he? Because he's a fire team. It's not pinned, which is a kind of weird one, but he's maybe just happy that he can keep firing, you know? There's not 2 or more fire teams. It's not an assault team, so it's a fire team, and it's not undercover, but it's not on an opposing card. So that one's opposing card 2, leader on fire team side, no, litter team, paralysed team. No. So he doesn't do anything. Right, so paralysed team on the left, they're both pinned. They're both pinned, not undercover. This one here. So the one on the left's a 1, on the right's a 2. We get a 1. So with the 1 on the left, we roll on a 5, we get a 2, which is no action. And then with the one on the right, out of 5, we get the reshuffle card. With a 5, we get a 3, which is to try and seek cover. Yeah, there's no cover there on the card. I'm having to shuffle the deck again. So he's going to attempt to seek cover. It's just a 1-card draw because he's... Oh no, hang on, Grant. It is though, I think, isn't it? Because the card itself... Oh no, I'm lying. The card is a 4-card draw. Well, the VOF's covering it up. So he's actually going to get a 3... He's going to get 4-card draw, but he's green, so that's a -1 to the 4. So he's going to get a 3-card draw for this cover. Okay, so 3 cards looking for cover. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. No. Okay, well, good. Oh, mind you, that would expose them, wouldn't it? So maybe we would have not minded that. Right, that's activity out of the way. Capture, retreat. No, because they're all pinned. Right, fire mission update. Right, so this is where things change, because that comes off. So now, this guy can see out the card. Oh, he might fire here. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. There's 4 steps there. There's only 3 steps here. Oh, nah, it was maybe a mistake. Does it matter? Well, maybe. Well, there's better cover on the farm. We're not in cover, but... Yeah, so it is that. Just let me double check rule 6 again. It's not that one. No, I've moved too far, I think. I went past it. There it is. So, if multiple cards with spotted opposing units come into view at the same time, which is what's happening here, he's now suddenly got a view outside the card. Well, actually, you can look here, here, or here. But for an enemy unit, it's a card with the most friendly steps, random if equal. So, this has only got maybe... No, this has got 3. This has got 3 steps, this has got 3 steps, this has got 4 steps. So it is going to be here. So he is going to open fire on that card. And it's automatic weapons. So automatic weapons from the fire team. Yeah. Okay, potential contact, there's none of that. Pinned recovery, no, there's none of that. So combat effects, right, let's deal as usual, let's take care of our guys first. We do have 2 of them. So, squad and the light machine gun. So +2 for the cover of the card. And then we've got, hang on, let's get the moon involved. So we've got the moon, but then we've got the rain as well. So yeah, yeah, it's going to be harder to hit them, isn't it? So, makes sense. And it does say it adds to that. So, +2, +4 is +6, +2 is +8. And then it's only a -1. So we're at a +7, or, well, +6. So let's do and they're both the same. So the squad on the left with a +6 is a miss. And the squad on the right with a +6, the machine gun team is a miss as well. Yeah, so no worries there. But it's going to be tough to hit him as well. Actually, no, the grenade ignores... Well, it ignores that, but... I'll have a look in a minute. Well, actually, the minute is up, Grant. We need to know now. Rule 9 then, limited visibility. Note that grenade attacks off map, mortar, support, mines, claymores and booby traps are not affected by the visibility modifier. The visibility is a combination of the light level and the weather conditions. The 2 modifiers are added together to get the overall visibility modifier. Ah, well, it is a one thing. So this is just a +6. And it's visibility, so that is going to be ignored for the grenades. It will help out the paralysed teams, but it's going to be ignored for the fire team. Okay, so that's good. So we get a -4 for the grenade. Well, that doesn't matter anyway, Grant. We fired it in from here. Yeah, so it did cross the white border, so we're getting the small number. So he's got a +1 there. He's not getting the visibility modifier, so that's only his bonus at +1. We're getting -4 for the grenade, -1 for the grenade mass, -1 for the crossfires. So that's -6 +1. So yeah, it's a -5. So on the fire team with a -5, it is a hit. He is green. Come on, take care of him. F. Just as well wasn't an A. I wouldn't have liked that. So he's staying as a fire team. However, he is going to be. I'll just put a separate pin marker on him. It was still a hit, so he's pinned. Okay, so paralysed team on the left. Now the moon comes into it now. Paralysed team on the left. The fire's coming across the white border, so it is still just a small number, +1, +2 for the pinned, then +6, so that's +8. And then the minuses are 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he's at +3. Well, they're both at +3. So the one on the left with a +3 is a pin, almost a hit actually. And the one on the right with a 3, +3, is a hit. They were two bad cards. So the one on the right is green, paralysed, and stays paralysed. I just can't get rid of these guys. Right, okay, that's all the combat. Let me take the moon away. And to be honest, this is going to go away shortly anyway. It's not going to have an R effect, I don't think. So yeah, ammo. 50 cal, use one more, so he's got one left. We never used anything else. The fire team though fired one ammo, so he's down to 5. Well, I think it's 5. It might not be, but I don't know. And then clean up. Grenade, miss goes away, grenade goes away. That was an extra pin marker I used, but I put them all under the same pin marker. Exposed goes away. Exposed here goes away. They're both under cover. And exposed here goes away, which I'm not sure I was showing you, but it was these ones down here. These were exposed. That's it. So good, right, so on again turn 9, and that is me almost at an hour, so I will just stop. And then obviously that rain, snow goes away. That was just until the end of the turn. And then, well, hang on, any adjustments? Yeah, there will be. He still continues to fire there, but he's all pinned at the moment, so it's going to be all pinned fire onto that card. They're still firing with heavy weapons. 50 cal's got 1 ammo left. We're still getting the crossfire. Yeah, so that's it. Right, so I'll come back and finish this off, and yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to turn 9, fire another bazooka at the fire team maybe, and then move the platoon HQ down here. That's going to be 2 of my actions, and then probably paralyse to litter team to a fire team. That's my actions used, and then last turn 10, I'll put that back into the squad. And hopefully nothing will happen up here that causes any more damage to our guys. But I'm sure we're fine. Looking back on all the stuff up to now, to be honest, it's not been. I've not had things that tough ever. I've been probably quite lucky in potential contact draws, and yeah, it's not been that challenging up to now, but we'll see what mission 4 brings along, and I'll hopefully get that started later on this evening anyway. Okay, right, cheers.